So the first test between the Springboks and the All Blacks in Wellington, week 4 of the Rugby Championship, and the All Blacks have lost. Like, stop the presses. The All Blacks lost. They had the betting guy out before this game saying this was the lowest odds they'd ever given the Springboks to win against New Zealand. They did it. I mean, I said before this game, sometimes crazy things happen when it's just so one-sided to one team, and damn, it actually happened. The All Blacks scored more tries. They got one to Geordie Barrett, one to Aaron Smith, two to Rieko Ioane, Taylor and Savia. For the Springboks, two to Deante, LaRue, Marks and Colby. But goal kicking, a big difference in this one. So it kind of started according to script. It was going to be Albany all over again. It was 12-0 after about 15 minutes to the All Blacks. All Blacks looking to run away with it. But then 3 tries in a row, 21 unanswered points to the Boks. Yeah. I mean, still kind of not out of the ordinary. At halftime, it's 24-17 to the Boks. That's fine. The All Blacks, 40 minutes, it's pretty normal for teams to be in the same league as the All Blacks at 40 minutes. It's always the 80-minute mark, which we're concerned about, obviously, and it's usually from 60 or 70 that teams start to fall away. All Blacks still dominated the stats at halftime. A lot more run meters, 300-odd to 100-odd. More possession, 60 in the 60s for possession territory. Close to 70, really. Both teams tackling at around 80%. You expect the ABs to kind of lift that number in the second half and the Boks to drop off. That's how it's supposed to go. That's how it goes every time. And you're thinking that in the second half, usually either side of half time is when the All Blacks kind of strike. But it was the Boks who got that penalty at the end of the first half to Pollard, and then Colby got an intercept try start of the second. It goes 31 points to 17. All Blacks are down. A kind of good test for them to come back, like from a proper comeback. They turned down 3 a few times, and then Rieko Ioane gets his try. Colby, the intercept man, kind of tries to go a bit high on him, gets fended off, and it seems like things are kind of back on script. But then Deante scores his second try, kind of jinking, driving run. The same thing Moyana did to Mo'unga last week, kind of got done to Beauden Barrett this week. Boks had a yellow card towards the end to LaRue, giving away a lot of penalties. Adi Savia got his try. Beauden's boot was not on form. For the game overall, it was a pretty inauspicious start with Pollard kicking the ball dead, kind of the first thing. Geordie's throw-in, like, Boks kicked the ball out on the full. All Blacks should be marching some free meters back up the field. And Geordie takes a quick throw. LaRue manages to get it and scores his try. The All Blacks' decision-making in this one was pretty poor at times. Aaron Smith kind of rushed it when he had a quick penalty. He took a tap, and that was what kind of led to Colby's intercept try. Elton Yankees came on. The guy's lost a lot of test matches in a row. I was really worried that he was going to miss a tackle towards the end and the Boks would lose it and he would get the blame. Nope. He actually helped with building those phases which set up Deante's second try. So he looked kind of sharp from what we saw of him. Boy, did they make a lot of tackles. I mean, defense is the name of this game. Full-time, possession and territory is in around the mid-70s for the All Blacks. Tackling, the All Blacks made 36 tackles. 36 in the whole game. And they tackled at 78%, so they missed more than that. They had potential to make more than that, but they missed some. The Springboks, 192 tackles, and they tackled at 85%. They probably missed more tackles than the All Blacks made because 15%, but man, that is crazy. That is just crazy. I'm kind of a bit lost for words. It's a bit disjointed. Wow, the All Blacks don't get to lift the Rugby Championship this week. Massive win for the Boks. I'm pretty proud that a team has come to New Zealand and gotten a win. It hasn't happened in a very long time. As gutted as I am as an All Blacks fan, as just a rugby fan, wow, like what a game. I was on the edge of my seat. Yeah, you can say Rassie Erasmus's job is safe for a while. After being on a pretty poor run, he's been under a lot of pressure. But yeah, he is all good. Pieter-Steph du Toit at the end, I mean, he was pretty much in tears, like with joy. You could see what it meant to those players. A lot of them will have never kind of gotten, like some of those guys would have been at Albany when they lost 57-0. So to come back like this. The goal kicking, the Boks were at 83%, New Zealand 33%. So that's a big thing. You got to kind of, I guess, question whether, when you've got Geordie Barrett and Damien McKenzie there, who are quite capable kickers as well, whether you continue with Bowden. I guess if it's a World Cup situation, it could be pretty costly. But he does have good nights with the boot, but this was not one of them. Sia Khaleesi at the end pretty much had no words. He seemed pretty shell-shocked, but man, he just captained his team to a win over the All Blacks in New Zealand, which has not been done for a long time. Everyone was predicting a massacre in this one. The comments on my preview video were just from both sides kind of ripping the Boks chances, but man, they've done it with a solid defensive effort despite the penalties. Scored a lot of points in that first half. That's the most points a South African team has scored on New Zealand soil. And to kind of cap it all off, we got to see Tui Nukuafe and Malherbe kind of both make clean line breaks in full flow. So the joy is real. What a game. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of nervous. Oh, I'm probably getting late. I need to go watch this Wallabies game because that's going to be starting any minute. But it's not going to live up to this. What a game. If you haven't seen it, find a way to watch it because cool game. Credit to the Springboks. Very good win. All Blacks need to bounce back. I kind of feel sorry for whoever plays them next because it could get messy. I haven't actually seen the schedule to see what the next game is for the All Blacks, but they're gonna be bang for blood because too many knock-ons early. Springboks scramble defence held early and ended up holding for the whole game. It never managed to crack. It actually improved from the first half to the second half. You guys let me know your thoughts on the game, on the players, on Bodie's kicking, on the Springbok defence. Let me know all these things, and yes, I'll talk to you again tomorrow. See you later.